Some. Not a lot.
Invoker. I want to see it.
We haven't. I don't know if we've seen Invoker. Probably Huggy Invoker.
Oh yeah, we saw Huggy Invoker, I think.
Because you know he likes that.
10 seconds
Triple
remaining.
Sage's mask.
Yes, let's go, boys.
Do you think you could restart
5
your
seconds
stream?
remaining.
Because for some reason it didn't load that time.
Yeah.
It works for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes mine's a bit. Oh, that was better. Cool.
Your computer just hates me. That's what it is.
I can convince it. Just takes a second go. Let's just give that a test.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh no, where is it?
Right, stream up.
5 seconds.
Why is it
remaining.
not showing it? Alright, there we go.
Pod.
Fixed. Alright, let's see what's going on.
Silencer.
Team
Band.
banned.
Oh, Viper band.
band.
Okay. I'm expecting a couple click or ban at least.
There's a nice lone druid in the pool here.
Yeah.
Drekkon is
Lovely.
drafting again, but I shan't post the picture because Oli mentioned that I keep posting it, even though I said I
10
would, so
seconds
I will
remaining.
refrain from doing so.
Why would you listen to Oli?
Yeah, why?
5
Come on.
seconds
Yeah, just do it.
I don't want a ban hammer.
Oh, let me find the picture. I'll post it.
I'll send it to you. Hang on.
Oh, cheers. Alright, save it.
Dire team ban.
Ross, the drafting thing too. There you go.
Nice. Copy link. Cool. We've done it.
Yes.
I like that that he's
gonna have
taken
to
on
use
that,
that.
that drafting role because you know he's always been known as like a support player, maybe quite a quiet guy, but now he's taken sort of a role of
Leadership.
leadership role, a
Yeah.
role of responsibility. I quite like that. You know, and
Yeah.
improving your drafting skills is really important as a player. You know, you can transfer that even into all picked and ranked. So yeah, I like to see that.
I wonder if they'll ban Ross 2 Pudge. No one likes playing against that.
Maybe they
Radiant
forget
team
about
Well,
it,
yeah,
like, because there's so many other heroes that they could ban that maybe
Yeah.
they'll just skim over it.
I think people should
No.
stop banning like targeting bans so much. I think we're slowly moving away from that, and we're moving more towards we want to ban heroes we just hate playing against or don't want to see in the game, rather than every single time banning like one person's signature hero.
Dire team pick.
Wow, Sniper gets through.
Lots of cores banned, as always. I mean, they banned
Ah.
Kotl, but then it's pretty much just cores.
Wonder if he'll see another Oli Morphling again. Like last
That did
night.
very well. Yeah, it was very impressive.
10 seconds remaining.
CM. Maybe
Ooh.
Owen will play
Owen.
his signature CM.
He loves CM.
Radiant team
First pick. Oh,
Oh,
Avatar.
Abaddon.
Strong hero recently
That's
in
the
in-house.
I think that's the third time it's been first picked. Not like, you know, later down the draft, 4th or 5th, literally first pick
Yeah.
Abaddon. The other team actually complained about it. They said, oh, you know, they picked Abaddon so we couldn't pick XYZ heroes. And maybe they've just thought,
Yeah.
yeah, we've had success with him. We're just going to keep running with him until he starts to lose games.
5 seconds
You gave
remaining.
Brexx Abaddon MVP yesterday, I believe.
Yes.
Because he just did really well with all the saves and stuff.
Yeah, I did, yeah. And I thought he went a good item build as well. Played quite aggressively, you know, made the most of his borrowed time. So, yeah, I think Abaddon's done really well recently. We're going to have to see if that can continue.
Dire team pick.
Going for the safe draft, picking both supports early. But Snapfire is massive. Look at the size of that next Avenge.
Monsters. What's it called?
The
Five.
height of
10
the
seconds remaining.
the Snapfire Grandma is the height of me IRL crapper.
5
You don't know
seconds
how
remaining.
like tall Venge is though, for reference. Venge could be 7 foot.
7 foot, Jesus, like Peppa Pig.
Yeah, they might all be. They're like all the same size as the trees. These heroes could be really tall.
True. So a hero that's fallen off in houses a lot recently has been Tiny. We see him a lot, but never anymore really.
I think he was on quite a big loss streak, and then people stopped picking him.
was.
You could almost.
I still think it's a good hero though. Versatile is like mid, safe lane, or roam. I like those heroes that can go in any lanes because you can really confuse the enemy team in the draft.
Oh, they're nice heroes to pick at the beginning, for sure.
Dire
Exactly.
team
I think you can almost plot the in-house trends
Wow.
and like.
Oh,
Treant Protector.
Tree.
I
don't
think
I've seen that in an house before.
I'm not sure he's been in the
Damn.
pool a lot, to be fair.
Yeah.
What I was gonna
Okay.
say is the in-houses have these trends, don't they? Like they see a hero, it starts to do well in a couple games, then it gets picked for the
10
next
seconds
4 or
remaining.
5 games, and then it has a couple bad
Yeah.
games, and then it disappears entirely. Then it
Yeah.
will come back up again.
5
Someone will
seconds
go,
remaining.
I'm gonna try Tiny again. They'll go like 10-0, then Tiny will be picked the next 3 or 4 games. So-
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah,
if he's
that
in the
is
pool,
true.
that is, you know. So he might not be in
Honestly,
the pool,
Tree is an underrated hero. I think his Q is so strong. Like the
Radiant
slow with
team
that on that ability. Is
Yeah. Oh, there's
ridiculous.
Sienda.
but yeah.
Yeah,
so,
tree is quite annoying. That bloody vine thing.
Yeah.
I think they needed to give him that move because before he was a bit of a boring hero, just running around, not really doing much.
Yeah, and he had to stay in lane. Like he is a lane.
10
I think I
seconds.
don't know if it's
Claims the
changed
lane for
now,
his own.
but, like, yeah.
Yeah, his
How
roam
does
is
he work?
5
bit
seconds
meh.
Because
remaining.
when does he get invis on his?
I think it's,
instantly.
I think it's 10, isn't it?
Oh, is it not? I thought it's just
It
passive.
used to be instant. I haven't played Trim Protector in a long
I
time.
think.
Oh,
I
it's
think,
level 10. Yeah, it's level
Yeah,
10.
it's 10.
talent.
Yeah, I knew it.
It's a
Use
talent.
This guy isn't.
It's a talent. Yeah.
Nature's
Um,
Guy's invisibility. Okay.
He has 5 abilities. I didn't realize that as well. Passive.
But Nature's
Oh,
Guys,
well,
you always get Nature's Guys, even straight away. You just don't go invis. So he always
Yeah,
has the
you can
ability
just
to
walk
tree
through the
walk,
trees, but-
yeah, and
yeah.
movement speed and amplified healing and regen. So he gets a lot of free stuff, and that you don't even have to skill that; it's just there. So that adds to a lot of laning power to him. Yeah, he's strong. He's got 2 different nukes now because he's got the Leech Seed, which still does damage, and he's got the Nature's Grasp Vines.
Oh yeah, the Nature's Grasp.
I don't think his ultimate.
If just looking at the way that Nature's Grasp scales, it's pretty good level 1. Obviously the damage doubles by the time you level it all the way up, but the cooldown doesn't really change, the duration doesn't change, and the slow is pretty good level 1. So he hits for like 90 damage, I think, base damage.
Radiant team.
Is my is Twitch genuinely bugged, or did I get a raid without realizing it? Because it says I have 500 viewers, but that seems unlikely.
Whoa! It does 486.
Surely
What?
that's not right.
What?
Whoa!
Wait, let me go and
What?
see
Roidz cast,
that.
bringing in the viewers.
10
What
seconds
the
remaining.
hell?
I didn't get any like raid notification. Not that anyone would anyway,
No,
but
I'm sure that's.
if a ton of
what?
view bots have turned up, that's all right.
They're coming for the best Dota 2 analysis,
God, we
drafting analysis.
better bring a really good game for these guys then. But it's weird because no one's chatting. I think Twitch is just a bit bugged
Yeah,
because
I think-
I thought it might just be my stream elements, but then I checked my actual Twitch page and it was the same. No, it doesn't. But I mean,
I can
you don't
see
have
it.
to be in the
Oh,
chat.
there's the Morphling, and it's not on the
Oh, well.
team where Oli is, so.
Okay, so
I think Ross 2 would like a Morphling, as a hero that can really farm, and I think he knows how to. I think he's good enough to click his abilities, unlike me.
10 seconds remaining.
yeah.
So we'll see about that.
I mean,
Definitely a throwing hero though.
what Morphling?
5
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, because you have that temptation to sort of run around on really low health. And
Exactly.
have you seen? Did you see that clip that happened with Sumail? Sumail was playing
Ah.
Morphling. He had Mask of Madness and just started hitting a tier 2 tower. They just instantly killed him because you can't. He couldn't shift. He couldn't shift his strength.
Oh,
So
Damn.
yeah, you're definitely right. It's a throwing hero. But
It's a bit like yesterday when I was playing. I think I was playing Kunko against Oli's Morphling, and sometimes he would impress the strength morph when I X him, and we'd just arrow him, and he would die. But that was.
I like Morphling. I mean, I think he's another one of those heroes like Abaddon. He did really well in an in-house. Now they're going to pick him again.
yeah.
You know, they're going, oh, if Oli did really well on him, we can do really well with him. But, you know, I'm not entirely sure who's going to be playing that. Do you think that's a
I
Ross
think
hero?
Jack
I think
might play
I
it.
don't know.
Jack?
I think veteran will be the Legion. I know he plays Legion quite a bit, but we'll. Okay.
Prophet.
Is that an Oli Prophet?
Damn, Oli Prophet is scary.
It's surprising because Oli, I have not known him to be a Prophet player. I know Veteran plays Prophet a lot, and Oli doesn't play it much in the pubs, but he played it in a couple of in-houses, and he was really,
10
really
seconds
terrifying.
remaining.
You know,
I think the presence that he brings on the map, you can just anytime the enemy team goes to something, you can take a tower in about 20 seconds. You can turn up to any 5 with your TP. I think it is a strong hero, actually, wherever you put it.
I agree, and I think Oli, he actually does have quite good map awareness, and he does like to turn up to fights. You know, he's someone who aggressively TPs. He's not someone who just sits there and goes, "Oh, I didn't realize there was a fight happening." He turns up to every fight. So Prophet is a perfect hero. They have 0 seconds left. They had to pick someone, and they've opted for Phantom Assassin. I don't think we've seen a lot of success with PA in these in-houses, but she is still a strong hero.
I
They
think she's the
don't
carry
have
they need to
the
match her
luck
with
of
Waffling.
the crits, that's why. But today will be the day that she crits every shot.
Is it lucky day for
10
SupahNoodlz?
seconds remaining.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think looking at the draft, the dire draft, they definitely have the space to
Owen.
create for
5
PA.
seconds remaining.
They have quite an early game lineup, so they hopefully, I guess they're trying to secure some space for the PA, and she can turn up into the later fights.
Back to 9 viewers. So they have their 480
Feels
viewers,
bad,
wherever they
man.
came from.
Yeah.
Bye guys. It was nice to see you, whoever 480 unsigned accounts were. Or is it just like view bots making their way through all the channels? I'll take it. I mean, what's going to happen is I'm going to get like a stream report saying, "Oh, your peak viewers was 20,000% better than last stream."
Ah, you'll take it. You'll
Yeah,
take it.
I'll never reach it again. But I wonder if I can become partnered now, because my average viewers will have hit like
Nice.
a new level.
Choose your hero.
It's unlikely, but anyway, that was fun while it lasted. All right, back to the real game.
Rana.
We saw Marana.
Tim played it yesterday. Oh, Jackass on the Rana. Safe.
SupahNoodlz.
Yep, Super
It is
Nils
an Oli
Phantom Assassin.
Prophet.
Yeah, I think that made the most sense.
Ollie Prophet. Ross Morphling. Ooh.
Here we go, boys. This is the 3-2-2
Yeah.
territory we're entering.
Or he gets
Having said that,
insanely
he's on a
fed.
roll. Yeah, he is on a roll right now. He's probably the one.
He
He's
doesn't
pretty
want to be
scary
a
to play
dog.
against. Yeah.
Yeah, he's. I think if you look at Ross's last 7 in-house games, not only have they been wins, they have been wins where his KDA is just insane, like
Yeah.
5 or 6 KDA at least. So
10 seconds
yeah,
remaining.
I think Morphling is a
Veteran
perfect hero for
Legion,
him.
Knew it. I wonder if Ross will do the opposite of what Ollie did yesterday and actually go like shotgun morph.
I'd like to see
Um,
shotgun morph.
Oh, they
Oh, they
swapped. They
Oh,
swapped.
okay. Ross Marana. But
I've
is that
never
going to be a
ever seen Ross play
core,
Marana.
safe lane core Marana?
I think they might put it mid
might
because
be
of the Jackass
uh,
safe lane.
Oh, mid Marana's
Yeah,
alright.
Legion off lane.
Yeah, you can steal some creeps from the enemy's jungle camps with your arrow, or you can use it to secure catapults and range creeps.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You could even kill Trians, but it's not worth it.
Well, the cosmetics like Ross.
Yeah, where have they gone? It's plain
15,
Morphling.
8, 15 last matches morph.
Wow. That sword's pretty
15,
cool.
5,
Yeah,
10,
15,
flexing.
That's a good win rate on Phantom Assassin. Maybe he is just a lucky guy and gets a lot of crits. I don't like PA because you, like as a player myself, because you Phantom Strike onto someone and you're so desperate to get the crits. When you get like 4 hits in a row and there's no crits, and they get away, you just think, oh, I hate this hero. At least
Yeah.
that's my experience with Phantom Assassin. Maybe not everyone's.
Ross mids, yeah. The
Yeah,
shared
good question.
tangos.
Let's have a look at the items. So
Wow,
we'll be-
Morphling with 6 tangles and he's been given a shared one. I mean, how spoiled.
yeah.
Someone bought a set of tangos and lost all of them.
That's true.
Oh no, they've shared them out. They shared out the tangos. Brexx has shared one on the Snapfire, and Benja's shared 2.
Legion, yeah.
Our gift
Maybe
Ollie
from
Brexx
the
thought
mid.
Morphling was mid.
Our gift from the night.
Well, he'll take an extra tango. They've got a lot longer cooldown though, shared tangos. They have a whole
30
minute
seconds
cooldown
to
versus the
battle.
normal tango, which doesn't have any cooldown at all. I remember that patch where they nerfed the tangos. Ollie, that was a bit of a fail, and he pings it himself. He
He
actually,
didn't even spawn them in base with the regen.
yeah, but he spawned them too late as well. Look, it's got 48-second duration.
Where's
the other treant?
other treant?
Jack's just going sneaky. They haven't realised. That's a bit of a fail.
Easy.
Top lane has a bit of a fight there. I think they're going to kill PA because PA was stunned by a 5-second arrow from Russ.
Oh, the speed, the Flatulent veteran speed. Overwhelming odds.
He's very fast, but I don't think they
Blast
have
in
any.
1 second.
Yep, Scatter Blast, one more auto attack. That's a double
Lovely.
kill for the Radiant. And Radiant walked away with, I think, only 3 bounties. Oh, they still haven't taken this one. I don't know if they've realised, but
They will
That
do
should be
in
3.
about 2 minutes.
they'll go, wait a second. Do you think they'll actually miss the bounty? Like it will. It will get to 5 minutes. It won't have been
I
claimed.
think they will genuinely forget.
So tempting to remind them, but I won't, of course.
I
It's,
know. I want to
Guys,
do that as
what are
well.
you doing?
I spy with my little eye something beginning with B. Bloody vines out bottom. Disgusting.
Such an annoying
It
move, the
lasts
vines.
so long.
How much does it slow? Because it feels like when I'm in it, it's
25 level 1.
it feels like 50% or more. Like when you get
when
caught
it's
by it.
max, it's 40. Quite long. Yeah, when you get caught in the middle of it, it is
It just feels like it never ends. It's horrible.
for sure.
Looks like they're just
Oh,
hitting
I've taken a
Jack
lot of- yeah, Drekkon with the speed and the Orb of Venom.
Oh, it's Drekkon playing the
91
Treant.
base damage.
So he's gonna.
take.
I quite like
Oh,
Treant, Drekkon playing Treant because it's kind of forcing him to a more aggressive playstyle than maybe he's used to. And I like to see him playing a bit more aggressively these days.
Oh,
Oh,
it got
the Salve.
cancelled by the vine. Ooh.
Great play.
Pouncing salves is definitely a lane-winning move, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Top lane,
I
nothing
love
is
doing it as
exciting happening.
bench with Wave of Terror.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Or like an
so
instant power
good.
shot, or Dark Widow immediately
Yeah.
charging up her Shadow Realm, or any kind of long-range ability. I'm just having a look at mid lane. Mirana actually has a lot of base damage. I don't remember when she got so much base damage. But yeah, she's on the same as Prophet. Oh, Prophet actually has 5 more still, because you know he's even how many times they nerf him, his base damage is always one of the highest. But he's not summoning Treants. He's in fact Oli is holding his skill points. If you noticed, he's just got 1 point in the Treant that he used at level 1, and he hasn't put any other points in. So maybe he's going to see what he needs.
Yeah.
Dire's
Chase is fair
bottom
enough.
tower is under attack. Run, little bottom tower. Run.
Brexx fighting Owen. Okay, they're just
But this
trading with
Orphaning
us.
not getting much farm in the bot lane compared
Well,
to
it's
the PA.
still-
He's already 7 last hits behind.
Well, we're still early days.
Still early days.
Yeah. I tend not to look at the last hits too much until we get to about the 5-6 minute mark, and there's like a noticeable lead. Out comes a Blightstone for the Phantom Assassin, but she doesn't know what to swap in for it. Isn't that the problem you have when you've got like branches as well?
Courier has been
Oh,
butchered.
Brexx actually finds the courier and kills it.
In the making of this battle.
It's a lot of gold.
Even though it doesn't look like a lot in the early game, it is spread amongst every hero, so sort of 200 gold. Did they get the bounty in? Yeah, they did, didn't they? So they did get the
Hey.
third bounty. I didn't even notice it, but they took it.
Neither did I.
Brexx found it at some point. He was like, wait a second. And Veteran's gone for max overwhelming odds. I think it's fair enough. He's got a lot of magic 1 charges thanks to CM, who likes to spam Q, and also the Phantom Assassin's Dagger. So that's going to give him enough mana to just spam overwhelming odds for harassment. Brexx playing very aggressive as well. Oh, out comes the cookie. Lucky to get a moment of courage proc. How much attack range does Snapfire have?
Going
Oh,
on
the
3
500.
bomb.
No.
Oh, they got to kill top at exactly the same time. Owen just got deleted by Snapfire and Legion. What is going on bot? I'm going to have a
Oh,
quick look down there.
being silenced by the Abaddon.
CosmicChopsticks, come on, your shield's going to blow up if you... Oh, okay, no, he's swapping some strength. Shield gets blown, but he's going to run away.
Oh, South cancel.
Oh, by a right click though this time. Oh, you didn't find them. That is so close.
There's 17 stick charges on Veteran, 18 now. So it looks like... Oh,
Wow.
he's got no mana. If he actually pops stick charges, he'll go almost to full mana.
Yeah.
And most of his HP as well. So they have to keep that in mind. You always have to click on people and check their stick charges. 20 stick charges. Now, you probably should use them. Go on,
Yeah, you
use them.
should.
Use them.
You
Go on.
can't
There we go.
can't
Full
by
mana. About half his HP back. Now you can spam overwhelming odds to do a bit of harass. Go on. There we go. Owen does have a headdress. Owen actually went for infused raindrops very early on. I guess it does reduce the damage of Scatterblast. They're jumping on Brexx. Do they have the damage to kill him? Tanks the Scatterblast to the face, but I think Brexx is going to go down. Meanwhile, they're chasing up Owen. I can't watch both at the same time. I think Brexx is going to go down. And they're chasing Owen under the tower. But again, the infused raindrop saving him. Blocking 120 damage from a spell in the early game is really good. And
Value
yeah,
item as a support.
that's well picked up by Owen. Dispel the slow with the press the attack, but he is very low now. He's going back in. I'm not entirely sure why. A moment of courage was actually evaded.
True.
Morbid mask already on the Morphling. Doesn't look like he's going brown boots yet at all.
The
Just
prize
going
is mine.
Just wants to sustain
two,
himself, I
two
guess.
Wraith bands.
He's only got 400 HP. Oli and is it Ross in mid, isn't it? They're on exactly the same amount of farm, pretty much. So that's good. Rana has opted
Going
not to
tree
get.
Ian bottom.
Oh, let's have a look.
No,
Denied.
it's
Drekkon's
fine.
gonna get away. Ollie's now leveled up his skills. Ross has opted not to get an early point in Moonlight Shadow. It looks like there's a TP.
Oh my god!
I missed a lot of kills in every lane at once. I couldn't see. Brexx is really low. He's going to die in one more hit. Brexx goes down. No, he manages to keep himself alive with stick. Is he going to get away? Out comes the teleport, and there's going to be a kill. Double kill top. What happened bot lane? I was too busy watching
No,
top.
Blink just fucking died from Prophet ult. Like, just...
Oh.
He was on like 180 HP.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
and
Is
then
that?
he just blink, and then he just died.
Did Ollie see that?
Oh my god.
Well played. Oh, that's another kill. Wow, just kills coming in.
I think Jack's gonna die.
Left,
as well.
right, and
Gonna die again,
centre.
yeah,
He's silenced, but he is morphing strength. Unfortunately, 2 points of strength morph is only 4 shift rate. He's still got quite a lot of agi. I think he'll be okay.
Oh,
Wow, that
fine,
slow is
though.
intense. And they're just punching him.
And Trian is
Still
just-
morphing
is
strength.
one of the-
And now he gets away. He has no strength left to morph. That was his last bit of strength, so he just lives. But
He has
now,
a good long stun duration with adaptive.
wow, Brexx, that's a
Nice,
lot of
Brexx.
damage.
And the forest
Good
that-
rotation from Brexx.
Cookies, Cookie into Scatterblast, even level 3 Snapfire, doing a ton of damage to Drekkon. Jack now has to morph all of his strength back into Agi. Wow, Ross
Scared.
becoming toxic.
Prophet ult in 4 seconds. He's gonna kill
I
the
think,
Morphling
I
here,
think
I'm
he's
sure.
a bit triggered.
He sees.
So what is Ross doing? He's just leveling up his arrow. He's still not put any points in Moonlight Shadow. I think you should get 1 point for your team, but I guess early game having more points of the arrow, that helps. I didn't realize the maximum stun is only 3.5 now, when you've only got 1 point in it.
But yeah.
That clearly wasn't enough. 1 HP.
If he
He's
runs
just-
into the lane,
He's got to stay out of vision. Yeah, he's got to stay out of vision. Or he's going to instantly go down. Level 6 on Legion, but Jewel doesn't do a lot in the early game. Drekkon has now come to top lane. He's hiding in the trees. As we know, he's an obnoxious hero who can tree walk. Small heal for Owen. How much is it? It's 5 bonus armor as well. What does it do? 60 heal. Okay, they Snapfire Cookie in. Out comes the Jewel. Scatter shot. Prophet ult doing a lot of damage though. Brexx dies almost instantly to the crit. They kill a courier as well. Veteran's just going to go away because he's quite fast. Oli does TP in, does a taunt. Didn't kill Morphling though. Not this time. But Nature's Prophet turning up to all lanes.
Oh,
Oh,
the,
he's
the
gonna kill him.
Morphling.
He's very low. He's on
Okay,
20
okay,
HP.
okay.
He's morphing back. Maybe trying to bait Rich.
It has no arms to defend itself.
Amazon is 6.
Oh, he's diving it. No, don't do that. He's still got strength to morph.
Oh, Rich.
No, Rich, no. Oh, shield's gone.
Okay, the shield.
He's fast, actually. He's just gone phase boots first item. I know Rich is a big fan of building phase boots on offlaners. He likes to get it straight away for the mobility, rather than picking up some regen, but, you know, it saved him there.
This bottom lane is a
Arrow
mega
on
block.
mid.
Arrow, that's going to be a kill. Yeah. Oh, the other Moonshard didn't hit Nature's Prophet. He tries to jump in, but he can't see him. Ollie's going to get out. That is unlucky.
Oh,
that's
he had arrow off cooldown.
so unlucky. No, it only just came out. But then Drekkon's going to die instead, so he's like, oh, well, I got a different kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that was a nice play from Ross. Unlucky on the...
Yeah, nice play from... Well, Ollie got lucky, I think, because the Starstorm second one hit a creep instead, which is, you know, just RNG. It's supposed to hit the nearest person, so I guess he just could have positioned the
Maybe he
lead
was
slightly
out of vision.
better. He was a little bit. But oh well. You know, he got a kill.
Got a kill.
Dire's middle
force
tower
Prophet back.
is all alone in the
True.
world.
Well, forcing Prophet back doesn't mean that
Yeah, it
much.
doesn't matter.
Prophet's going a straight Maelstrom, so he just wants to get the damage. Also helps him farm a bit. Not like Prophet
Yeah.
needs help farming, but means he can
Dire's
push
got a
forward.
ward here, so if Morphling's ever low,
Morphing's got to be careful.
yeah, I don't think they know that there's a ward down.
I mean, that's most of Jack's health. He almost instantly died, but he morphs into strength. So he's
There's
going to
been
live.
4 or 5 times where he's lived on like 50 odd HP.
Nature's Prophet doing so much damage with his auto attacks. I mean, that's all Nature's Prophet is, isn't he? He teleports in the auto attacks, but, you know, when you're that far ahead of everyone. Ross actually farming better. 81 last hit to 10 minutes. That's incredible for a mid laner.
Visibility.
Well done, Ross. You are good at farming.
I think he's been arrowing the hard camp as much as he can off to the left.
Okay.
So that's nice.
Yeah, he's very good at maximizing his farm given like a safe start. Which is why it's always scary if he's playing like a hero who scales well, like Medusa, because you know that if
Yeah.
you forget about him for 10 minutes, he's coming out with max farm. Whereas some people aren't very
Yeah.
good at optimizing their farm. But Ross has that down to a T. Brexx is looking for level 6. He wants those Mortimer's Kisses. Shovel for the profit.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, Morphling's struggled a little bit in this early game. He has only died once, but they've gone on him a million times, so he's constantly been on like 1 HP. Not been able to sit and farm.
Yesterday, when Oli was morphling, he didn't have a good lane either, I think. And then he just came out of the lane quite strong because they left him alone eventually. So I don't know if this will happen in this game as well.
Morph's able to sit in a jungle with a Morbid Mask and full agi. He does farm pretty fast.
We're going on Chopsticks, but he does have borrowed time. He uses it himself. That wasn't an auto cast, I think. Heals himself up a little bit with the Mist Coil. Ollie's in now. Tim, nice swap to get away.
Oh.
Well positioned. Oh, Tim.
Power.
That's not necessary, Tim.
Give Oli a bit of BM.
No, now we're just on the bandwagon. This is not impartial casting. They found Owen, he's only level
Oli's
5.
trying.
Cookie, brilliant Cookie. Gonna do an auto attack, and out come the Mortimer's Kisses. He's looking for the PA.
Richard's TPing.
But can he get the jewel off? There's the jewel.
Yeah.
There's no scatter blast though, and there's very little damage. In fact, Chopsticks is
Gonna
going
be
to
a
turn
shield.
out. Aphotic shield. Ollie's there, kills Brexx. Veteran's going to go down as well. SupahNoodlz, who's still got the Aphotic shield on. Ooh, that's
Unlucky.
unfortunate because Mortimer's Kisses was used to kill Owen, which I think was a mistake. They should have saved it for the PA.
That's not good.
But in hindsight,
Hindsight is a wonderful thing.
it is. It's 2020, as they say.
Dire's middle tower
They've
is
done
under
that thing
attack.
where they put a
It has no
ward
arms
right
to defend
bang in the
itself.
middle of the lane.
Yeah.
Huh. It gives vision of people if they TP in, so you can see them before, so they can't run in trees and things. That's
Cool.
why
Yeah.
last game I played this one.
It's quite unlikely to be dewarded as well because you don't put a sentry
Exactly.
right there,
Expect it
do
in the
you?
lane,
Unless
yeah.
you're against like a Sand King or Bounty or something. Then you do, of course.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world. Being attacked.
I think Ross is trying to get his, or Drekkon rather, he's trying to go for his Meteor Hammer. At least he's queued it up. I think that's what Meteor
Dire's
Hammer's made
middle
out of.
tower is
Yeah,
under
that is
attack.
Meteor Hammer.
Like a weird set of items, a bit of everything. Regen,
Do you
mana
think
regen.
it's like a 4-staff or something? Because of
Does
the
look like it.
staff of wizardry and then the ring of regen.
It's a very powerful item for how cheap it is. Like it's only just more than a blink dagger. You know, it gives you stats, it pushes towers, it lets you clear waves, and it lets you stun in team fights. And does a lot of damage,
Yeah.
about 700 damage to players. That's a lot more than people are expecting. It just takes 6 seconds for the
Dire's middle
dot to
tower
finish.
is under attack.
And they're slow as well, and you can obviously set up it with your ult, obviously. So it's
Lots of
nice.
heroes have some setup for it. I think more people should
Yeah.
be using it. Like I don't see it worthwhile on someone like Quap. But you could even put it on Nature's Prophet. That helps him push. You can just put them in trees and then Meteor Hammer. I mean, I think the Prophet though, he's playing smart by getting damage items while he's ahead. To make him a bit more of a terror when he TPs in. I'm not sure he should go full Mjolnir this start, but oh, level 13 on Ross.
Him TP?
Nice swap. Owen's just going to go down. Does a bit of damage
Good die.
before he dies, but Moonlight Shadow has been popped, so Ross is going to be fine. Oli doesn't have his ult, he has used it.
Bottom tower doesn't even have arms to defend itself.
Amazed Ross has managed to get so high level this game.
For the hunt.
Level 13, that's incredible.
He is really fun.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, he is. Now, Mirana used to be a good core because
Yes.
of the talents that she had. Now, her leap gives her 100 attack speed. I'm not sure how long for, only 2.5 seconds, but you can get another 65 attack speed at level
Dire's middle
15.
tower is all
So
alone
that's
Am
in
I
the
seeing
world.
this correctly?
Being
That
attacked.
she has a whole Aghanims on the way in her career now.
Yeah.
She's farming.
15-minute
That
Aghanims.
accelerates the farming as well.
Wow.
That's probably a good item for mid-runner, isn't it? Allows you to go quite aggressive in fights, and yeah,
It
helps you
gives you
farm.
really good solo kill potential as well, because you get 3 or 4 Starstorms to land on one person if you catch them alone.
Oof. That's your Ags counter.
Yes, it is.
Prize is mine.
Do you know what's a bit depressing about Mirana? That has got to be the worst level 10 talent in the entire game. 12 damage. That's pathetic. That's
No,
like not
it's
even phase boots.
powerful,
There goes the combo. Mortimer's Kisses duel. Even Arrow Starstorm's in there, and he's
Oh
got
my
the
God.
Aghanims. Is that enough to get the kill? More Mortimer's Kisses just falls in. CosmicChopsticks trying to TP to defend, but they've got 4 heroes here from the Radiance. They're fully committed. So let's actually read what the Aghanims does. Every 8 seconds, passively triggers Starstorm. If the Mirana has to have vision for it to proc, but it's a free Starstorm every 8 seconds, which is actually lower cooldown than actual Starstorm. There's going to be borrowed time. It's procced. They're just going to hold him in place. He's stunned for the entire duration of borrowed time. He's going to die. They are getting some push on mid. Oh, Ollie's trying his best. That's the thing about Prophet. If he finds an opportunity, he's going to be pushing. Here comes Ross. Starstorm automatically doing some damage. He's got actual Starstorm soon again. So that's going to clear the wave.
PA versus Morphling.
Oh, there's already a duel on Veteran. Veteran doesn't have duel in time. They are going to kill Owen. Taking a lot of damage. Just get the duel off. What happened bot lane while we were having that?
It was a 1v1 versus Jack Morph and SupahNoodlz PA. And PA just critted the Morphling dead. Morph did morph into PA as well to try and get away, but it was still quite low. I don't think he morphed strength in time.
He's literally on the minimum strength 1. so I can see that not being a good idea when you're against a PA. You might have some armor from the Agi, but it's not worth being on 600 health. Actually, is PA level 12 yet? Yeah, so that makes the crit 325% bonus damage, which is a lot of damage. I like this Mirana build. I think this is a throwback to when mid Mirana was popular, and getting Ags that early adds a lot of potential to the hero, both farming and killing.
I seem to remember when it was really strong they nerfed it. So you know how when you press Starfall and you get the second Starstorm, there's a second Starstorm that goes down afterwards.
Yeah, the extra star.
It's actually on the Ag set, it doesn't have that. I don't think it's just the passive, the 1 Starstorm, but without the.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. So just 300 damage.
Yeah, it's still really strong though. Actually, it's farming. You click 3 ways in one go round, so it costs no mana.
They're going on Owen. He's been caught out. He's going to go down to the arrow. Drekkon trying to save him. A very short swap out there. SupahNoodlz. Okay, he's being saved by a Photic Shield. Out comes the Mortimer's Kisses. Oh, they do manage to root Tim. Veteran's trying to do what he can. He's quite durable, actually. 2,000 HP. Oli does manage to get a pick off on Brexx.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. About time. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Morphling just
So Radiant
had a lot of HP lost because of Prophet ult again. He needs to be really careful.
Yeah, I know it's tempting to be on full agi the whole time, but if you're in a game where someone can kill you instantly, I tend to stay on just a little bit of strength, enough so that you know you can't be insta-killed. So maybe 800 health or something. I mean, yes, it's then you're farming a tiny bit, but if you die, that's clearly worse than a couple of camps you may have killed, 5 seconds quicker. But Morphling players are greedy, so what can you do? That's just how all Morphlings are. He's got a decent amount of farm though. He's catching up. Of course, he's riding on the coattails of this very, very fed Mirana.
Ross toilet, nice.
Of course.
At least Drekkon can heal towers as well. That'll help the game.
But it's true. I think it's quite hard to skill Drain Protector now, in my opinion, because he's got 3 very good spells. Like, do you want Living Armor early so you can heal people more and protect them globally? Do you want Leech Seed because it slows and heals you, or do you want the Nature's Grasp? So he's opted to get Living Armor second, so that will allow him to protect the towers. Is total heal for Trent's Living Armor, it says it only goes up to 180, so does it only heal 180 health over 12 seconds? It doesn't seem like very much.
It also has lots of damage blocking. Oh no, it doesn't have the damage blocking instances.
It just says heal 180. Doesn't feel like a lot, does it? I guess it does give armor.
But
yeah, for towers it's okay, because you will heal them up.
Yeah.
I guess maybe they've nerfed it from just a big heal on someone to more about the armor and mitigating damage. Yeah, it doesn't heal that much. That's fair enough. There's a talent which makes it slightly better, but not much. Only 48 better. But having 8 armor you can give to someone globally, pretty strong. Does anyone remember the patch where it was like global during the daytime, but at nighttime it was like 900 radius or something? That was a while ago for a short period of time. I mean, he's been changed a lot. I'll see if I can find like a proper history of his changes. Okay, I found it. It's in 6.75.
Miles asked, I've noticed that the stream is only available in 1080p 60. Is it possible for low quality to be streamed as well? I'm pretty sure that you can't change the quality or have the option to change the quality unless you're some sort of
No, I'm an affiliate.
Twitch
You can.
level?
You can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, no, I'm an affiliate. If you go to if you just look at me on, look at the stream on Twitch, and you go to settings, under quality. Oh, you're right, actually. It does only say 1080p 60.
I think you have to be like a Twitch partner, don't you?
They
or
might
like
have
some sort of Twitch level. I know you can.
They might have changed it because there definitely was a time where you could change it. I think actually that might be a recent change by Twitch, removing the amount of channels where they've allowed that to happen because, the bandwidth has been so high recently because of the lockdown. I know they reduced some of the streaming options, but yeah, it used to be, as long as you were an affiliate, there would be the options for quality. I think maybe they've restricted it just to partners because it means that Twitch have to load the video in like multiple settings. So at the moment I am doing 1080p 60. I can maybe go down a little bit. It looks like we found a pick on Oli, and he's just going to go down straight away to the Ross veteran combo. Legion Commander has got the Blade Mail Blink already, so that's pretty much the core items done. I might try and stream on a slightly lower quality. Maybe instead of 60 FPS, I'll go down to like 48 or something. See if that helps. It's a long arrow, but I don't think they got a lot of saves, so Chopsticks is fine. You can always borrow time with the arrow.
Only just means one thing. You've just got to become a Twitch partner, lol. With your 480 viewers.
My 480 viewers that joined for like a second. I don't know if that's going to bring the average up high enough because the average needs to be 75. So that's quite hard to reach.
That's a big F.
Yeah, the other meets are the requirements are easy. You just need 12 to stream like on 12 different days in a month. And for 25 hours, which is easy, it's getting 75 average viewers, which is hard, especially when only people in the in-house, in our BVGS Dota society are watching. So, yeah, we haven't brought it to the wider audience. Not yet, anyway.
Duel on Owen.
Okay, they're popping that combo, Mortimer's Kisses, with the duel. It's a very strong combo. Even rank 1 Mortimer's Kisses does so much damage. 160 times 8 plus 50 DPS, which lasts through. I mean, I can't do the calculation. There's way too many factors there, but that's probably over 1,000 damage, even at rank 1. He's going to TP out.
Dire structures are fortified. That's what the wispy glow around the tower
Pinged by Cosmic.
We've got a Desolator on SupahNoodlz. That's going to be some more damage. Going to help him burst some more flame.
Both cores on Radiant opting for the Manta, even though I don't. There's not much to this. There's some slows and a Frostbite from CM, I guess. Actually, the silence from Abaddon's, I think.
Look at the level of that Mirana. Ross is 3 levels ahead of everyone at 21 minutes. I mean, that's just incredible. Already level 18. I know Max Moonlight Shadow is not a huge difference, but still nice to have those levels. Gives us agi gain, closer to some big talents. Like Mana Break, that's 20 damage. I don't know how much damage is it. Is it 10 damage and 20 Mana Burn? Can't remember. It just says 20 Mana Break. I don't know how much damage it does. Oh, PA's also got a talent that's only 12 damage. I mean, 12 damage is such a pathetic talent. And they're going on Tim. Tim's going to get killed very quickly. I think he was going aggressively for a ward. They've got the duel on SupahNoodlz, but I don't think it's going to kill him because they've got Treant Protector, they've got Abaddon. And Abaddon did get stunned for almost the entire duration. SupahNoodlz lives. Does he have the damage to kill them? Look, Oli doing a lot of auto attacks to Ross. I think Ross is going to go down even though he has Essence Ring. Yep, they're popping everything on him. CosmicChopsticks is very low. He does manage to live. All of Dire get away. Very low health. They popped everything they could on SupahNoodlz, but when you've got Drekkon's Treant Protector and also CosmicChopsticks Abaddon, it's hard to burst one target.
I think Ross triple leaped in to try and get his double stars on, but didn't quite nuke him enough, and then Abaddon got the shield off when the arrow ran out.
Yeah, it's unfortunate he got arrowed, but it was still enough to save him. And did you see that Phantom Assassin was healing up a lot from the Vlads that Chopsticks has rushed.
Yeah.
So very, very nice item to have when you've got an Abaddon on your team, when you've got a PA on your team rather. Getting that early Vlads, it means that as long as they're fighting as a team, PA doesn't have to go out of her way to build lifesteal, which isn't typically in her like the priority for her first few items. And it looks like Jack's just gonna go in and kill Owen, but I think he's going to die for that. I don't know why he turns into Nature's Prophet, because you're not going to get away. Maybe turn to Abaddon. There's a gem on the floor. Wait, so that Owen obviously bought a gem, died, and now it's they're going to pick it back up, so it's not a problem. I'm not sure suiciding yourself for Owen is worth it, though.
I thought once he went into the Prophet, he was going to try and sprout TP. But
Yeah, same. I thought he was going to sprout TP.
I don't think he had time to do that.
I think he was silenced from the Abaddon maybe as well.
Maybe, yeah. It's actually quite strong. The silence lasts 4.5 seconds. I know he does have to hit you 4 times, but you know, if you ignore Abaddon, he's going to mess you up. Clumsy net. That's a great pickup for Abaddon. Allowing him to get a little bit extra crowd control while he curse reverses you. Out comes an arrow. Oh, just misses SupahNoodlz. He has a BKB, and he's going for his own Morbid Mask. So we were talking about well, I was going to talk about the net worth. I don't know why the graph doesn't match what it says at the top. There's always been a bit of a disparity there. But we're back to 1k gold, 17-17. Another incredibly close game when it comes to kills.
Whose lineup do you think scales better into the mid-late game?
That's a tough one.
I think it's entirely on how much more items they go and more farm they can get. But if it is even, I think the Radiant play well. They have more tools, I think, more pick-off.
I mean, Legion has started getting a lot of duel and... Oh, they've smoked.
I would like to say Dire have the better late game, but if it goes further, I think Radiant have the ultimate 6-slot combo, you know, with like Morphling and Legion Commander. I think they've got better end game. Jack is being chased. Pops the Manta early. He's already morphing strength just to be safe. Just morph full strength. Why did you stop morphing strength? Okay, turns into PA. Gets the blur. Okay, he is actually going to go down. A lot of damage has come out in return. Mortimer's kisses Jewel, and they're all grouped up, taking a lot of damage. Drekkon's going to go down as well. He does get the Meteor Hammer off. Is Veteran going to die, or is he going to be okay? Oh, he's doing tons of damage with his auto attack. Okay, we're still chasing. There's already been 5 kills. Brexx is going for another kill. And it's now 2 for 2. 2 heroes left. And there's another kill there. Ollie's going to TP in. Going to try and find Brexx. He's found Brexx. But he's got Cookie in. Oh, it's still on cooldown. Out comes the Orchid. And that's going to be a full team wipe. Ultra kill for Ollie. That was a really back and forth fight with, you know, pickoffs on each side. So that was 8 deaths in that fight. 8 deaths. It's a lot. But in the end, Dire are victorious. So, like I said, I think Dire have the better game, or the better team for the sort of mid-game to early end-game finish. So, if they keep this momentum going, I think they're going to win the game. But if I think it goes sort of 40, 50 on, you know, longer than that, I think Radiant have the better lineup. Because I don't think Nature's Prophet scales greatly into the late game. Chopsticks, he's got the gem, so he doesn't want to lose it. Is Jack going to chase? No, he's going to leave him.
The Nature's Prophet is building items that scale well to the late game. He's got opportunity for Bloodthorn, and he's building a Scythe now, which is great against Maul. And he's nearly got it. He's
very farm, but I guess that's what Nature's Prophet does. He's actually the highest level in the game now, and has the most last hits.
Yeah, a few minutes ago it was Ross that was top, but that fight has done. He's now 5k ahead of Ross. That seems stupid.
Nature's Prophet has to be about 4 or 5k ahead of everyone to be a hero, because he's basically just a teleporting right click, isn't he? He doesn't really do anything else. So he needs to be an item ahead, and his skill set lets him be an item ahead. It's kind of like how Anti-Mage, on paper, doesn't have a lot that makes him a good carry, but because he has such a low cooldown blink, he can flash farm pretty much faster than anyone, purely based on mobility. Nature's Prophet's quite similar. And there's lots of ways you can play Prophet. You can play him building all the auras, you know, so that you're always around TPing and getting the auras out. You can play him like push, you can play him for ratting, or you can play him just as an auto attack carry, which I think is what Ollie's going for, and yeah, it's effective. Great base attack time, good animation, decent stat. I mean, Nature's Prophet's got nearly 4 agi gain. Looks like we're going to have a kill top. Ross is a little bit out of position, but he's got blink. He has a Manta as well. Ollie is behind. Ollie has Orchid and he has Scythe, so he's got a lot of crowd control, but out comes Moonlight Shadow. They're just going to back off. No one is dead yet. They're doing a Sprout to give him some vision. First tier 3 jungle item found 9 seconds after they spawned. See if they get lucky, get a few more from the triangle. Spider legs. Legion Commander, relatively low level, but has quite a lot of dual wins. Ross is a little bit in there. Manta to dodge, or to get out of the crowd control. Nature's Prophet doesn't actually catch them, and so can't see them. Oli is, yeah, he's waiting. 36 bonus damage from Wrath of Nature. Out comes just the Scouting Arrow. Ooh, Orb Destruction, very good item.
This Morphling's just farming away whilst his team.
Let's have a look. Oh, looks like they found someone. The Phantom Assassin's in there, almost instantly kills Tim. He's going to chase Tim. Veteran's TPing out. I think the Radiant have said, we're going to run. Tim's going to go down. Out comes an arrow. It's not going to hit anyone. I was just having a look at the vision there. The Radiant can't see any of the Dire. But the Dire had the high ground here, so they had sort of a better vantage. Unfortunately, Tim will go down, but I guess if anyone's going to die, Tim is sort of the least consequential death. Look at their damage on Roche. I guess with the PA and a Prophet, it's always going to be a fast kill.
The line of
Yeah, they're really set for that tier 2 tower. Drekkon making the most of his meteor hammer. Burning the tower.
Prophet's just killed Morphling, I think. Oh, nearly.
Not quite.
In the Hex duration.
He's still going for it. Oh, SupahNoodlz TP's in as well. I guess Jack was doing a bit of ratting. He's going to TP out. Scythe's on cooldown. It's actually, like, Nature's Prophet has a level 20 talent, which is 30 attack speed. I mean, that's pretty lame, isn't it? By the time you get to level 20, it's, I mean, most people have that level 15. I guess his other, I don't know, 20% CDR is quite good when you've got items like Scythe and Orchid. But I guess just being more of a carry is always good too. He's going for Bloodthorn now, so this is a build I actually really like to build on Prophet. Probably one of my favourite builds is to get Scythe and Bloodthorn. I would go a Blink as well, because it helps you, you know, get in there even after a teleport. But I mean, he can pretty much pick anyone off by himself. I mean, the Bloodthorn plus the Scythe damage can take out anyone apart from the tankiest of carries.
Interesting where the Dire have decided to place their wards. They got 3 wards defending that, or near that top tier 2 of the Radiant. So really, they didn't manage to get the tower even with all those wards.
Well, they put all the wards up, but then they commit to bot tower instead. But I guess they can always go back there, and they know the Radiant are just pushing top instead. Now, who picked up the Aegis? It's actually on.
Oh, Brexx going for the D ward, but Oli wise to it.
And Oli just gets a pick off. Oh, they're going to get him. Oh, he blinks straight into the trees.
Oh, my.
Oh, and Oli uses a normal TP to get away. He's got an enchanted quiver now, so that's a lot of burst damage. Got all the key items.
I don't know why Wylar's confused, because Wylar was there, or Brexx, sorry, was there to de-ward that observer ward. So
they have so many wards, yeah. I don't know what was he expecting to happen.
I don't know.
Oh, an Orb of Destruction, and PA found it.
Oh,
she's got it.
That's a good item for PA.
Oh, and so it begins.
I mean, she's got an armor corruption talent as well, so if she takes that on top, that's a lot of armor. And how much is that? 6 plus 3 plus 5? 14?
Yeah. I'd be very happy to see his Legion build his plate mail into an AC, but I don't think she's going to. Oh no, she is later. She's just built a casual plate mail for now, maybe. Oh no, I don't know. Maybe she's opted for the Halberd now, the Legion. She's bought a plate mail, but she's got Halberd queued up first. But I think they need an AC now. They don't know about the Orb Destruction, but an AC would.
Yeah, AC is always good. Nice. I think it's quite an underrated aura because it gives armor to your team. Oh wow, Tim's just gonna die in like 3 attacks. Poor guy. AC I think is quite underrated because it's 5 armor for your team and 5 armor pen at the same time. So it's doing a lot.
And attack speed for your team, yeah.
Oh, attack speed as well. Yeah, forgot about that.
And less attack speed for them as well, I think.
Wait, no, it's 25 attack speed for your team, 5 armor for your team, 5 armor pen for enemies, and buildings as well.
Definitely a nice item. Against 2 right clickers.
Oh, it looks like Prophet trying to kill Mirana. Is it enough damage? Probably not. Maybe it is actually. No, yeah, Ross is going to die onto the Orchid, but then Veteran's going to get the pick off in return, giving him a nice amount of dual damage and some levels. Prophet is level 24, so he's the highest level in the game. This is a very close game. I think you still can't tell which team have the advantage. I mean, it looks like Dire, but Radiant is still pretty strong. They're not far behind. Yeah, Max is getting pretty strong. Or veteran, he's
Ross's
on 104
courier.
damage.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
He's still got the
on a mission.
fortify. Yeah, he's got a demon edge on it. It's flying up here. Drekkon's trying to
Drekkon
find
knows.
it. He knows, but he can't get it. That's a cool courier. I want to look at that.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
That's the Onibi one or something from
Yeah,
TI7,
something
I
like
think.
Is it? Okay.
TI 6.
I'm not very good with cosmetics. That's what I need you guys for.
Oh, love me cosmetics.
I remember the Battle Pass cosmetics. So I think most years I've had a decent level Battle Pass.
I think I'm all about terrains and stuff though. I've got
I mean,
like, loads of weather effects.
I usually get my battle pass to around level 40 or 50, whereas I know Ollie's usually about 500 to 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a bit
mine's
different.
usually in the hundreds, but I've never got it past 1,000 to actually get an Aegis.
I know that Jackass has got a few Aegises.
Does he?
But
Ah, okay.
I was planning on getting it to 1,000 this year because the TI was in Europe, like
Yeah.
in Sweden. That I was gonna go to, so it was like more memorable. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that now, seeing as it's been
Cancelled.
postponed.
We don't know.
Oh.
Do we know what's happening with the battle pass? Has that been confirmed?
Well, it is due to come out, but we have no idea when or what's gonna be in it. It's still gonna go towards the prize pool for next year.
Okay.
But is there
But-
confirmed dates for when TI will be, or is there not?
No confirmed
No confirmed dates.
dates
Glad I
for next year. No.
Will it still be in
Um,
Europe?
still
Sweden?
Yeah, I think it's still going to be in Stockholm. It has to be. Like, they can't just cook
Yeah.
Sweden.
Sorry,
like-
Sweden. Too bad. Yeah, I'd like to go to that because I haven't been to a TI.
It's on my bucket list to go to a TI. If it was permanently going to be in Seattle, I was going to go anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, because I went
was
to
definitely
ESL
gonna go
Frankfurt and I really enjoyed it. It was awesome.
Yeah, I went to ESL one Birmingham one. Not Birmingham, sorry, Hamburg. That was very cool.
Nice.
It was really expensive to just eat there though, like
Yeah.
the stadium and stuff.
Oh god, the stadium in Frankfurt, you couldn't bring in any of your own drinks, even water.
Exactly,
And they
yeah.
made you pay €5 for a glass of water.
That is so
That
true.
was like in Birmingham. You couldn't do anything.
Oh,
It
but I've been
was like
I've been to the
£9
NEC a lot. It's it's a
fish and
rip off.
chips, like,
Okay, Ollie gets
come on.
immediately deleted under his own tower. And now they're going in. Oh, and he's going to drop his ult. That's going to be another joint. Oh, he's actually got an Aeon disc, but that's
I
not going to be
love it.
enough. Not going to be enough. No, I'm sorry. Aeon disc, I like it on heroes like Puck. I liked it on your Batrider. Heroes who can use it to get out. We saw it on an Ember Spirit in a ranked game where he was just able to
Brexx
get out no matter what. Because you go on Ember,
good.
Aeon disc pops, you just remnant out. But on someone like CM, I feel like you spent a lot of money for an item which doesn't even save you. And it means your ult does no damage.
Yeah, and the ult, yeah. I used to get
Still
Aeon
get
disc
stunned
on
in it.
CM quite a bit.
It's really it's good. It's really useful on heroes obviously that have a lot of like maneuverability and need that like 1 second just to stay alive longer. Literally like Park and Ember. It's really I think it is underrated on those kind of heroes.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Yeah, it feels a bit weird.
Storm Spirit even can get it. It means that they can never burst you down instantly.
And even
Yeah.
the stats aren't bad. Like, it's not for how much it costs. The stats are pretty terrible, but health and mana, you can never really go wrong with that.
I feel like for a support, you're more likely to save yourself with a 4-staff, Ghost Scepter, or Glimmer Cape than you are with an Aeon Disc, though.
Maybe yeah.
And then you can save your team too, right? Or maybe even a Yules or something like that. But I just think, yeah, Aeon Disc is
I
a
guess
lot.
it's because he's against a Legion.
Yeah, but you saw it didn't help because Legion's
Yeah, it
duel
didn't last
lasts.
long enough.
I mean, how long does Legion's duel last? 5.5. Aeon Disc protects you for what? Is it 2.5?
Yeah.
2.5. So 2.5 seconds is enough to kill a CM, right? It doesn't matter. So yeah. Oh well, Owen's committed to it, so at least it keeps him alive for 2.5 seconds longer. You can guarantee that.
And if this Morphling eventually goes shotgun, which he's not going to, but
Level 25
had-
Prophet has actually gone for remove teleport cooldown, which is usually not what you see. You tend to see the tree and HP and damage, so you can push faster. But
He's not really going for the ratting thing, is he?
well, I guess almost the teleport kind of lends itself to ratting as well. You can TP and push away, TP somewhere
Yeah.
else.
exactly. They're kind of two sides of the same coin. Like you can rat well with a teleport point, you can shove it in all lanes, but obviously once you get hit the tower, the tree and HP and damage is better.
On
Yeah.
that tower top is
Yeah, they've given it 8 armor, but it's gone.
Bottom tower has fallen. It was a valiant
So both teams on opposite sides of the map, are they going to have a base race? No, the Radiant have decided, no, we're not going to win against Prophet.
Oh
And
my god, if there ends
gonna
up
go
being
back.
a base race, my heart is gonna
oh,
be
Brexx, he's just blinked out. Are they going to kill him? Yeah, they're going to burst him down. Out comes the TPs. Are they going to be enough? Wow, he's quite a tanky hero. Oli doing a lot of damage. He gets 4 stuffed out. He's not going to die to the Orchid. Out comes some return damage. Bit of back and forth. Tim with a huge swap, but it is on Abaddon. The one hero who can't kill. Drekkon roots 4 of the 5 team. Mantis away from Ross. Big damage is coming out. Even though the Guardian Greaves popped, that's Tim already dead. But out comes Mortimer's Kisses. Drekkon's going to go straight down. Owen's being kept alive by his Aeon-Disc. Second kill from Mortimer's Kisses. Actually, SupahNoodlz just gone down this time. And now there's going to be a chase. Veteran just blinking in. CosmicChopsticks has no bar time. He's going to go down. Owen with no Aeon-Disc. He's going to go down too. That's another ultra kill. Second ultra kill this game.
Now this Mirana catches up with the Nature's Prophet on that one.
He does, and he hits level 25 as well.
He's got 6.1k gold, the Mirana.
Rapier.
What on earth?
Roche is down for
Shoot a
another
PKB.
minute, so no, you can't have that. And Oli's making the most of the failed team fight. Just going to keep... He TPs from there to there just to farm the next wave.
Nice.
Efficiency.
Now he's going to TP out again. It's only 50 mana, and he's got 24 mana regen, so he can just be everywhere at the same time.
He could cut the top wave quite here if he... I guess he's scared.
I'm not sure he should go Lincolns, to be honest. I don't think... That's a lot of money to not really
He doesn't
protect
want to be
you.
dueled.
Yeah, but he doesn't get jeweled. 2 Illusionist Capes found at exactly the same time.
Oh, yeah, that's...
We've had that a lot with items. I think that's...
Yeah.
Is that all the tier 2s down? There's one tier 2 tower left, but every tier 3 tower is intact still. 27 for 27. We are again even on kills. I love these games where there's tons of kills and they're even the whole game. I mean, this is still anyone's game. What does the win probability say? It has dipped below 75% at one point, but now it's back pretty even. Ooh, Witless Shaco.
I feel sad for them.
That's a good item. I think Jack could be using that. Yeah, look at that. This Morphling is going to be really tanky now. Even with 1 strength, he has 2,600 HP and over 300 agility. You do not want to be hit by someone with over 300 agility.
And he's got the stats from Manta and Skadi to sustain the mana as well, so that's really nice actually.
And because Manta or illusions don't scale on bonus damage, they only scale on base damage. His illusions are going to hit really hard. You cannot be ignoring those.
He's just got a butterfly arrives on the Curie as well. He's feeling a bit of a power spike right now. He should be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This Prophet's being a nuisance pushing out the bot wave.
Oh well, that's what Prophet's going to do now. No teleport cooldown. He's going to be everywhere. The only problem is, and I've had this a lot when I play Tinker, you don't want to starve your entire team from farm, right? You've got to try and farm in places where your team aren't going to be, because otherwise, you don't realize it at the time. You think you're farming efficiently, but then you've got a PA who's complaining like there's nothing for me to farm. And she's your main carry, not Prophet. Prophet can never carry as hard as a PA, just because of the bonuses on PA are insane. 175 attack speed and the massive crit. She's heading up to 25 as well. He's gone for waveform charges. Oli CP'd in. Doesn't see Brexx. They find him though. Oh, he's already gone. TP'd in, put some trees gone.
Top, pushing in the wave again.
They know Roche is up.
Radiant have a bit of distance to travel. They're kind of all over the place.
And Oli's pushed out the waves enough. He thinks he can go into Roche now.
Yeah, he's
They kill
TP'd
it
in.
fast.
He's scythed it.
Oh my, Gideon.
It's got cheese and ages. This is actually
Damage though.
it's quite well. There's a lot of armor corruption. I think there's 14 armor corruption, or armor, just general armor penetration from the Phantom Assassin, because we've got 3 + 6 + 5. So that's a lot of armor.
That's great, like awareness of Dota 2 just in general for Oli there. Push out all waves, knowing Roche is up soon. Go rush, take it.
Yeah, and you can never, you never have this problem of, oh, a wave's pushed in and we need to TP back, because Nature's Prophet can just TP back, kill the wave, and TP back straight into the fight.
Yeah.
That's what makes Nature's Prophet such a unique hero. What he lacks in raw team fighting utility, he makes up for in being able to control the entire map. Take favorable fights and stuff like that. Both teams have a gem. This is a first. Good job, guys. We're learning.
Owen bought one.
Oh, that's not good for the Radiant.
What's Ross doing? I mean, Drekkon. Just
He's
prowling
just
about
he's
the
just meteor hammering creep waves. He's actually got a quickening charm as well, allowing him to meteor hammer more often.
Smiles upon
So the Aegis wants to. Oh, the Aegis gone to Oli. I was going to say once again SupahNoodlz.
Yeah.
That's not correct.
Veteran
SupahNoodlz is just picking up the
smoke.
cheese.
He's got a gem. He's gonna find him. Oh, he did.
Ooh, he's got a blink
Oh.
though.
Yeah, but he just walks
Nice,
through the trees. You can't get him.
Yeah, it's true.
I think he could have pressed it on him there. He was really close to him.
Being some obnoxious hero.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world.
Does that mean he can walk through Nature's Prophets trees as well? I guess he hasn't taken any damage.
Get invis.
Yeah.
Fight. Or
Did
he
he,
cancelled his-
surely you always go
Yeah.
for the invis talent, don't you? Yeah, 60 damage isn't
yeah.
really that helpful, is it?
Quartrian.
I've tried it, but it's
Yeah,
rubbish.
I mean, Treant does
Oh.
hit hard though in lane.
Rage quit.
Oh, it's the Owen DC.
Yeah.
Who wants the game?
Oh, and
yeah.
rage quit.
Always.
I can't draw on the floor while we're paused. Oh, that was a quick reconnect.
When you draw on the map, does your pencil have like 3 or 4 layers?
Not
Yeah,
like your own
mine
one
does.
does, but when you look at other people's, it doesn't. It's always been like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's a weird bug,
It's weird.
Yeah, it's strange.
Oh no, wait, mine isn't doubled.
Yeah,
Oh, it
mine
is.
still does, yeah.
It's also weird because you don't know which person's writing on the minimap. Like, because if you're actually in the game, it's different colours.
Colours, yeah.
Yeah, we've...
But it's just white.
That's only because there's 3 of us. If there were 2 of us, it'd be obvious.
True.
Ollie TP's in bot, but Ross has found him. And Ollie's like, no, I can't take this, I'm going. See ya. And he's gone. Back to base. This game has slowed down a lot now. I mean, everyone's just farming, playing really safe, going back and forth, dewarding a bit. I mean, they took a Roche. I expect them to just, try and force a tower, but I think maybe they're scared. Because it's so close. You don't want to give up your advantage by having a bad fight outside the base.
PA went for the, not the triple strike siphoning dagger at 25. I don't think I've seen a PA yet who's gone that to critical damage talent yet. So it'll be interesting to see what the crit is like.
Well, it's 550%
How
extra damage.
disgusting it is.
So that's like it's like critting. It's like doing 6.5 normal auto attacks, which is a lot when you have 14 armor pen and 250 damage, 70 damage. Those 3 arrows are annoying. So hard to dodge them. Immediate borrowed time. He's like, no, I'm out of there. See ya. Just borrowed time straight away. But now he's not got borrowed time, and they're going to engage. Out comes the duel. Veteran is going on. SupahNoodlz. Do they have the damage? Ross is going Mortimer's Kisses as well. Is he gonna? He's still gonna live. In fact,
He's got
yeah,
BKB.
he's still got the cheese, but it's in his backpack. If he had the cheese not in the backpack, he would have lived. CosmicChopsticks is gonna go down too. That is unfortunate.
He's moved it in now.
Yeah, he moved it in after he died, but if he just had it in, he would have been fine. He would have had time to pop BKB and be on a reasonable amount of HP. Interesting that
Maybe mid-duel he should have done it.
if he had enough time, yeah, maybe.
Yep.
It's a shame that
That's it.
Veteran doesn't have the damage to kill PA. But did he pop Blade Mail? I'm surely he must have done, right? But I guess PA has too much lifesteal.
Maybe wonder if Legion will think about getting like an MKB or something, just so she doesn't miss her.
Oh, a lot of damage gone onto Ross thanks to Drekkon. That's going to be enough for Oli to get the kill. Or not, Manta Star. Yeah, he is going to go down to the Mjolnir.
He didn't leap straight away.
986.
Oh, out comes the jewel. And yeah, there it is.
the
Lincoln's.
Lincoln.
Oh no, he broke the
Oh.
Lincolns because he was being intelligent. Oh, but just get disarmed by Drekkon. Well played, saving your core now. He's going to go down. Tim is in now. Is that enough damage to kill Oli? He's
He
trying.
jumped out.
Chopsticks fire.
Wow, what? That is the worst possible timing. That was what, like a 1/5 of a second? I'm clipping that.
So how did he break the Lincolns?
With Halberd.
Oh, Halberd.
Yeah. He Halberd to. I thought, he's wasted duel into Lincoln's. No, he was more intelligent than that.
Yeah.
And he knew what he was doing, but then
Tier 3.
Drekkon was there to save him.
Oh, he's sleeping on him on
Yeah,
profit.
he's not going to get jacked. They actually managed to take one tier 3 tower.
Is under attack. It has no arms to defend itself.
Yeah, well played Veteran, but then also well played Drekkon. But then Oli still goes down.
Dire's middle tower
That's
is
Very
such
unfortunate.
timing.
So close, wasn't it? Buyback
Oh,
is
another
down
Axe.
now on profit. Second Ags.
Yeah.
Counters now T.
Oh, get the vision up. They've got the gem though on the Radiant, haven't they? Did they have one? Oh no, Legion lost it. Oh no, Snapfire picked it up.
But now Trent can get some extra vision for the team by just going around using Eyes of the Forest everywhere.
Yeah, you can see the trees of the gem, but it's still great vision.
I think it's one of the greatest late game talents because just the amount of map control it has. Plus, you've got Nature's Prophet. You're going to have so much global presence, which is going to help you pick off, pick off people in favourable matchups. I think that's what the Dire are going to look to do. They're not going to do, full team fights. They're going to try and pick people off, split push, etc. It's not going to be a standard team fighting game. This, which the Dire know.
Satanic.
Who built a Satanic? Didn't see that.
Mirana.
I guess it's just such a popular item at the moment for anyone because that status resistance.
The status resistance. Does it reduce the duration of Hex?
Yeah, it would. Yeah, everything.
It would.
Yeah.
It's a good item.
Yeah, it is. I mean, 30% less is a lot, right? Like, what is Hex's duration? Is it 3.5? 3.5. What's 30% take away on that?
Second, more or less, right?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much second. I think it's 1.05, isn't it? So it makes it go 2.45 second duration. So just under 2.5 seconds. That's that's not that long. Out comes more tree vision. Of course, it also has the second effect of allowing him to overgrowth on all of the trees.
Yeah, and take camps from the cause.
Yeah, I think that's why he's being careful with them and placing them not in a way that just takes the jungle farm. You can use it in the enemy's jungle though.
Yeah. Or you could do like what some treants do, and they actually get a quelling blade and actually put.
This is bait on bot lane.
Oh, looks like they're going in, but Veteran knows. Pops the Lincolns. There goes the jewel. Is that going to be enough damage to kill Prophet? Yeah, straight away. Fantastic bait. Drekkon was nearby, but it wasn't enough to save him. Yeah, that was actually amazing bait.
Did you notice the Legion had smoked behind the Mirana and she went into the trees, knowing that the Nature's Prophet.
Oh, that's huge, brain. Well done, Veteran. You've pretty much that play's almost won your team the game. You've got 214 bonus damage on a Legion who now has Assault Cuirass as well, and Oli has no buyback. So finally, are we going to see some racks go down? 48 minutes into the game, first set of racks going to fall. Well, I assume so anyway.
Yeah, with that damage, what the heck?
Mirana leaps. Also, Solar Crest goes on to Morphling, giving him so much attack speed.
Morphling's got a Satanic.
There's like 3 Satanics in this game, and he has Satanic counter. There's more Satanics than there are Aghanims.
Oh god.
2 sets of racks get instantly deleted. It's done on Abaddon. He's going to have to use borrowed time. Drekkon pops the ult, gets 3. SupahNoodlz is in, doing as much damage as he can. They're trying to kill Owen. Aeon just keeping him alive. CosmicChopsticks going down. Owen actually lives throughout the entire duel. Outcome 2 buybacks straight to him. Mortimer's Kiss is going to kill Owen anyway. Owen buys back as well. SupahNoodlz is going to die. SupahNoodlz, is he going to buy back? I'd assume so. That's 4 buybacks from the Dire already. But they just get another kill. Jack's now on the triple. He goes in, goes for Owen. That's the ultra kill. Is he going to kill SupahNoodlz? Yes, it is. There's the rampage.
Finally.
That's the Rainbow Warrior.
Yes.
And that's going to be game. Almost a perfect 50-minute game, yet perfectly 50 minutes.
Oh,
50 exactly. Wow.
What an amazing end. That was, what, 9 kills in one fight? Or 8 kills in one fight?
Middle of the air.
Yeah.
Poor Owen.
I think that was 8 kills in one fight because there were 4 buybacks from all the heroes who were alive. It's a shame that Oli was dead for that because he's their team's highest net worth. Oh yeah, that is a poor Owen. He went 0-16-13 with only 5k net worth after a 50-minute game. It's about 1k gold every 10 minutes.
Jack got more kills in the Dire base then than he had throughout the whole entire game.
Well, yeah, it was 9-4-6. I mean, before that fight, he was 4-4-6. When you've got people in your team with like 23 assists. But that is typical of Morphling, isn't it? You farm a lot, you turn up when you need it, and you just kill everyone. So that was a fantastic game. It was really hype. Lots of really good fighting. A little bit of a slowdown near the end, but then one epic finish. And great bait by Veteran.
So that was a big brain play.
That was huge brain. The biggest brain. Oli, the thing is, you know something about Oli, don't you? You know that he cannot help himself to go for a kill. He's like, he's that little child. He's like, he just can't resist temptation. You know, he can't hold himself back.
Yeah, like if you've got a present or something.
Yeah, you know he's going to jump at it. And because of that, they exploited that with a fantastic and well-played bait. He already had buyback, so yeah, he was very vulnerable at that point. Still went in, thought, oh, I can pick off Ross, that'd be a big play. Then Veteran's there. So, MVP vote?
Ooh.
I think Veteran did a good job on the duels that game. I think he really did.
Yeah. I think Veteran he has been a really good Legion. Like even in some of my pubs, he has played a really good Legion.
I'm actually tempted to say veteran too, mainly because he picked up the Blink Dagger and the Blade Mail both under 20 minutes. So he was doing quite well in the lane, got both of his core items quickly, and he did some, really game-winning duels, and especially that bait at the end. I know it was a team effort, it wasn't just him. But yeah, I think he pretty much assured their team the victory.